Hello everyone, my name is Octoshark, but you can call me Finley. Today I'm drawing QWERTY, this little robot from Starlight Squadron. I haven't figured out who built him yet, but he is Corvus's little robot. I don't want to say he's like a pet, because he's an actual, he's got a personality and everything. He's very, I don't know how you'd put it. He's a bit of a rascal. But he's also a good boy. But, I think he would just be like an agent of chaos. A bit, destructive as a little robot. But he's pretty cute. I like him a lot. It took me a while, actually, to come up with a design for him. But then I finally narrowed it down to a Gur and Raz fusion. Gur is, of course, the little robot from InvaderZim. I never watched all of InvaderZim. I just watched, half of the first season. I might go back into it sometime, because it was a pretty good show. But, me and my dad were watching it together. But then when something came up, I think, or, we're watching something else, and then we kind of stopped. But it was pretty good. I actually did end up watching far enough to see that one body horror episode where, Zim steals people's organs and stuff. And yes, it is pretty terrifying. And quite a few episodes are, actually. Mostly just body horror. That one is just, body horror, amped up to 100. But it's cool. It's fine. Yeah, the show is, I think 90% body horror. Maybe not 90%, but nah, it's pretty close. But yes, I've seen Gur. Obviously, he's, in all the episodes. He's very cute. Most people associate him with his dog costume. And yes, it is great and cute, but the reference I'm taking for him in this is obviously his robot form. So, yeah, little robot Gur, and then mixed with Raz from Psychonauts, who, coincidentally enough, has the same voice actor as Zim, Richard Horvitz. He's amazing. Yeah, Raz's voice is basically a more chill Zim. Zim is just always screaming, and because he's, evil and all that, but Raz is very, chill. Most of the time. It's yeah, if Zim had a much, calmer voice and was, nice, I mean, Raz, he's got a bit of that sass at times, but overall, he means well, and he's a really sweet guy. That's why I love him as a character. He's just got that range and personality, and he's very funny. And his design is pretty cool. Those goggles are pretty much his defining design trait. Or design element, whatever you want to call it. And I've incorporated that into QWERTY's eyes. I based them off of Raz's goggles. The, red lenses. And, a bit of, Raz's helmet that he wears. That the goggles are attached to. I did borrow some of that for QWERTY's head. So, the colors are a bit similar, and, even the color of Raz's, sweater, in Psychonauts 2, primarily. Yeah, not so much the first one, because it's more green, but the 1 and 2 is, more of a teal green, so I made the color of QWERTY's joints. It's, this teal green. I think it looks pretty good. And so, I think what QWERTY does, his abilities and stuff is, well, he's a robot, so I think he'd have, some form of lasers or, certain body parts he can turn into, laser guns or something. Yeah, it's mostly laser-based stuff. Thinking of having him shoot lasers out of his head to kind of allude to, the Psyblast in Psychonauts, what Raz does, and, well, the other Psychonauts as well, but mostly Raz, and Sasha also, because Sasha is the one who teaches him that. And that's kind of Sasha's defining ability, is like the Psy Blast. Anyway, yeah, QWERTY can shoot stuff out of his head. I don't think I've actually drawn where it comes out, but I'm gonna say that where it comes out is probably hidden most of the time. It's like a little thing that opens up maybe, and it like shoots the laser out. Yeah, it can be that. Like you can't see it on the drawing, then that's because it's hidden. Also, I hadn't thought of it until right now as of recording this audio commentary. Because I always do it separately from the drawing. Like, then I can just focus on the drawing, and then I can just record and ramble afterwards. Yeah, this won't be very long, because this drawing did not take long at all. Because, well, he's a little robot, and he was actually very easy to draw. So, much like the Jerry and Terry video, that I did. Yeah, they don't take long at all. In fact, yeah, Jerry and Terry, like, they are very simple. They're probably the easiest characters to draw. So I put them in a video together. I usually do characters separately in separate videos, but I figure with Jerry and Terry, it's like, I will put them in the same video, because they are just that easy. But QWERTY, like, he's just on his own, so it's much quicker than the Jerry and Terry video. I think it only ended up being like 10 minutes. This one might end up being shorter. Like, not too much shorter, but I think just like a couple minutes under. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about QWERTY for now. Yeah, nothing I ever say in these commentary videos are like final. Like, there's always going to be new stuff added to them. So yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I'll see you next time.